Hello everyone, this is Lucas and I'm back with another video on this is the final motor bicycle build. Just putting the finishing touches on it this morning. I just wanted to touch on a couple things I didn't touch on the other videos. I built this, and the last one I built out of random parts from different bicycles. I know people that have spent a lot of money on bicycles and parts and all that kind of stuff to get these things to work. To be honest, all you need to do is find the right junk parts and they'll work better than anything probably you can buy in the store. So this crank down here, it's a single crank. Single crank is preferable for a motor bicycle. You still do want to keep your gears in the back. It does help you, especially if you lose power in your engine. And it also helps you get the engine started when it's cold and doesn't want to start. You can really get it up and moving faster if you have the gears. But for the most part, you just want a single front crank. There's no room for gears in here, so you have to kind of take it out. You can use a multi-stage crank, I guess, on this, but it looks terrible and it doesn't look professional, I guess, in the end. And it's just more weight you don't want, because this thing is actually heavy, so you want to try to keep the weight down too. This one here just came off of an old kid's bike, like a lot of kids' bikes that have the single derailleur at the back. This was a kid's bike parts I pulled from the scrapyard. On the front here, I use these type brakes on the front. I don't use them on the back for this one. The reason being is on my last one, I had these on the back. And you think, well, they should match, and they should, and I could if I wanted to. But I learned that on my power wheel, when you're going really fast and your power wheel is just giving it, if anything ever goes wrong with the brakes, these here will stop you dead if they get caught in the tires. Whereas a U-brake will blow right off the back of the bike. The U-brake has a better chance of warping and failing and not locking up your tire than one of these do. I've seen like some bad wrecks caused by these brakes when they get into the spokes and stuff, so I don't want to see that happen at high speed. I had it happen on my other bike. I got very lucky. It only blew out a couple spokes, but it blew out a couple spokes. It could have been bad, and I wasn't even going fast when it happened, so, but that was a long time ago. So this build, I decided to use a U-brake because the U-brake will warp, and so far it's been working pretty well. It doesn't lock as tight. As you can see, I got that seat from my other video. If you want to know how to fix a bike seat cheap, well, that video was almost a year ago and it's still going, so that tape is starting to show a little bit now though, but I put a lot of miles on that seat. Dollar store horn, nothing big, and again, cheap levers. Also today I went through and I replaced all the lock nuts.